guys, it's Camille, and today I'm headed to Epcot because today is the first day of the International Food and Wine Festival. So Epcot's pretty well known for having 4 different festivals that run throughout the year, and during the fall season they have Food and Wine Festival, which is arguably their most popular. Food and Wine Festival this year is running from August 29th all the way to November 23rd, if memory serves me right. If not, I'll flash the correct dates on the screen here. Today is the first day of the festival, and that typically means one of the busiest days of the festival. Usually like the first couple weekends, especially because this is so close to Labor Day, crowds might be chaotic, but I am in high hopes that today it won't be too bad. I am excited. I'm going to show off all of the booths that are available this year, as well as the festival merchandise that's being offered this year. We will not be eating at all of the food booths, but we will be eating at some. And I say we because I brought some help. It's Mom!
Hi!
So you guys really liked seeing her in the last video, and when I was planning on coming down to Epcot, I was like, you know, I'm not going to be able to eat a whole lot of food, so I might as well bring her because I know that she likes to help, don't you?
I like to eat.
That too. So we're driving to the park now. I'm really excited. Mom, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Yay.
Very excited to try some new food and see how the crowds are. There is a light breeze right now, so hoping the weather holds out. We're supposed to have rain at 2. We'll see. It's Florida.
We shall see. So we're headed to the park now, and we will see you guys when we get there. So for context, it's 10:27 in the morning, almost 10:30. So far the parking lot doesn't look too bad, but the day is still young, the day is still early, so we shall see. We are in the park, and look, they've got the display up. It's so cute. Alrighty, so we're in the park, and it's already very warm, but it's okay. We are going to have some fun today. Okay, Mom, where do you want to go? We can go down that way, or we can go down the other way.
Which one's first?
Well, this way might actually get us a little closer to Communicore Hall, because that's actually the one I'm very, very interested in seeing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll go down this way. Mom, this will be your first time in Communicore Hall.
Yes, it will be. I'm excited to see inside.
Yeah.
And see what they're going to actually utilize the building for.
That's not the Communicore Hall.
I'm just moving into the shade and the AC.
Well, it's across the way over that way. We have
but the AC billows out the door. Pumpkin spice latte, probably my name.
You want one?
Perhaps. No, we'll go get the other.
Okay. So Communicore Hall, I'm very, very intrigued to see what they did. Because if you remember when I came here for its opening day, it just basically looked like a bunch of airport seating. And now it's being utilized as a festival space. So I'm very intrigued to see what all they did to the inside. Straight ahead is the Communicore Hall. And one of the booths that's here permanently is Festival Favorites. The menu has changed since I was here last. We are probably going to stop here and grab something real quick. But first, we're going to go into the AC and we're going to see what's inside the Communicore Hall. There it is. Let's see what they're doing. Ooh.
My entrance is just going to be for Macatizers. If you would like to shop, it's going to be right next door.
Oh, okay. We're going to be headed into the Macatizers then.
Enjoy!
Thank you. So as you can see here, they've got a whole bunch of festival merchandise. So once we're done getting our food, we'll take a look at the merch. I guess this isn't what I was expecting. Well, I mean, I was thinking, like, because, like, you remember years ago when they did, like, the food seminars and stuff in 2016 in the Wonders of Life Pavilion?
Yeah.
I was thinking it was going to be something like that.
Yeah. But I thought this was more of food booths. That's what I expected.
Well, we are in line for food, Mom.
It's definitely not what I expected.
This is a brand new food booth that they're offering this year inside Communicore Hall. It's all mac and cheese. Today we're getting the cheesesteak mac and cheese because that's what Mom asked for, and I'm just going to share with her because we're probably going to eat quite a few things today. Okay, the line moved relatively fast, and after forgetting to grab our waters, we now have our food. This is the cheesesteak mac and cheese. It's macaroni and cheese with shaved beef, peppers, onions, and some breadcrumbs. Ma, you get to try first.
The beef looks lean. I don't like fat, so. Meat's tender, moist.
They are
It actually
cooking.
has really good flavor. I'm
They
surprised.
are cooking this fresh, which is cool to see. I did show a little bit of them actually making the mac and cheese in the kitchen. That is perfectly visible inside Communicore.
That's actually really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would buy
man.
that again, definitely.
I'm excited. So for me, when it comes to food, as a lot of you know, I am considered narrow spicy. I'm on the spectrum, and typically that comes with specific food aversions. I've actually gotten better with food over the years, and so I am excited to try this because I do actually enjoy beef now. I used to never eat beef, so I've got a little bit of everything. Let's see if I can do this gracefully.
I think it's seasoned very well. The flavor's there, the onions, the peppers. You can taste everything individually.
That's so good.
It is.
Holy cow, that's surprisingly really good.
For a quick booth, that is really good.
For a quick booth at Epcot, where sometimes the food can be hit or miss, this is really good. This is the size of the bowl. They do actually give you quite a bit considering, which is why Mom and I are sharing. Do you remember the price?
No, I don't. Did you get a picture of the menu?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be on the menu.
This is solid.
It is good.
Really, really good. I
You
do recommend
definitely,
this one.
you could eat that.
Here's the merch. Now, Epcot's mascot is Figment, and look at it. It's the Spirit jersey. Way too hot for the state of Florida, if you know what I mean. How much? Oh my. Well, they're clever. They didn't put the price on this one. Mom, they didn't have a price on the Spirit jersey. You know what that means?
It's expensive?
It's free.
It's free. $79.99 for the Spirit jersey.
It's 79 bucks. So this here is the official t-shirt for Food and Wine Festival. I do like the art style. It's really cute. This is $34.99.
This is a nice water bottle.
Oh, is it a metal one?
It is.
It's $44.99, Ma. Do you see Dad wearing something like this?
I do. I do see your dad wearing something like this. He's the only one we could dress like this, but yes.
This is $64.99 for this fancy dress shirt. Oh, that's fun. It is your color. Purple's Mom's favorite color.
It's too bad it's too hot to wear that.
Let's see.
This is nice.
Hold
This
on.
is more my style.
This is $39.99 for the Figment shirt. They also have lounge flies. This is a nice bag. I mean, all lounge fly bags are pretty nice in quality. I mean, I own one, of course. I own multiple. And like all lounge flies, they're expensive. It's $88 for this bag. And most lounge flies run about that price, outside of Disney as well. Mom, show me the tank top. That is nice. I'd probably actually wear that. Oh, look, this is nice. Is it thin?
It's really thin.
Ooh, it is. Ooh, I like the feel of it. How much is it? It's $34.99 regular price.
And it has little...
Oh, and it's got the food designs on the back. That's fun. It's a magnet. That's 12 bucks. They have cute plastic plates.
No, those are... Oh, that is plastic.
That
I
is
thought it was
plastic.
glass.
They've got Chef Mickey. He's in a chef hat and he's in an apron. There's also a Mickey t-shirt for Food and Wine Festival, which I'm pretty sure is about the same price as the other t-shirts. Yeah, $34.99. Oh, they have a lunchbox, Mom. Look at it.
It's cute.
Is it insulated?
It is.
Oh, it is. Nice. It's pretty cute. Oh, here it is. The price for the lunchbox is $14.99. Of course, it wouldn't be Food and Wine Festival without Remy the Rat from Ratatouille, my favorite Pixar movie. So here they've got little Christmas ornaments of Remy, specifically for Epcot Food and Wine Festival, as seen here. And 2024 is painted on his hat. He's so cute.
They have trivets.
Ooh.
$34.99.
Oh, that's
Solid
nice.
wood. Very
Oh,
thick.
that's really nice. And then they have Remy timers. Oh my gosh. Mom, they're so cute. So the timer is $24.99 and he looks just like Remy. Oh, it's a cheese board that says Food and Wine Festival. How much is that one? It's that much.
$29.99.
Here's another t-shirt. This one's got Remy all over it. That's also $34.99. Here's another Food and Wine shirt, who I'm assuming is also going to be the same price, is it? Yes, it is. $34.99 for the t-shirt. There's also another dish. This is also $12.99. But this is really cute. You have these beautiful food and wine glasses. They're $14.99. That's a cute hat.
It's very cute.
And it says food and wine. It's very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't know it was a food and wine hat unless you looked at the back of it. The hat is $29.99. They also have these mini tumblers that are food and wine themed. Gosh, what's the word for these? These are, what are these? They're for like wine bottles, aren't they?
Corks.
Oh, okay. Like for opening like things with...
I'm sure it's a corkscrew.
Yeah.
Probably. You can't take it apart. Maybe.
No, but I think it's a
But it is a
corkscrew.
replacement corkscrew.
Wow.
Or a cork.
And it
or a
looks
wine
and it
bottle.
looks like Spaceship Earth at the top. That's cool. And then they have coasters. And on the coasters there's 4 different designs. And for the set it's $27.99. And they got itty bitty photo frames. They're so cute. So this is where you would check out if you decide to purchase anything in here, but also up at the registers they have the pins, and they also have the scavenger hunt for the festival, which is Remy's hide and squeak. You know I'm gonna wind up doing that because I did the flower and garden one.
Oh, definitely, because I called it as like disconnect the whole.
As you can also tell today, crowds aren't too bad. That probably won't be the case tomorrow. Or later. It'll be like the last hurrah for everybody before like school's in full swing for everyone. So this is Earth Eats. This is usually here all the time, typically, and they switch out the menus depending the festival. So the menu for food and wine is just up here. So here you can get the short rib and the lemon poppy seed cake. We're not gonna be eating here today, but I just wanted to show it off. Mom, we've successfully tried one thing today.
And we'll try one thing tomorrow.
And we'll try one thing tomorrow.
With these lines, we'll be lucky to get another thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the trouble with like the first couple weeks of the festival, especially with Labor Day weekend being this weekend. But we are coming back on Sunday because we're going to see Sugar Ray.
It's going to be busy too.
Oh, I know.
But maybe if we come back during the week, and we can try some other foods too.
So this booth is Bramblewood. I think this is new because I ain't never heard of this in my life. Hey Mom, do you like bison? Oh, do you like pork tenderloin, Mom?
No, my dad does.
Do you like cast iron roasted Brussels sprouts with vegetables?
I do like Brussels sprouts.
Me too, but look at this line. Next time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're going to wind up spending a lot of time in line.
I know.
And it's not shaded.
I know, it's so hot. So this is typically like an interactive like play area and stuff, but now they completely emptied it out and it's more tables, which is good because there's usually never enough.
Nobody wants to sit at a garbage can and eat their food.
Like we did?
Yes.
This one is Mulled and Mulled. They've got carrot cake, fig and balsamic cheesecake. That actually sounds horrible.
We feed your dad.
And then the pear almond.
I don't know.
I can't pronounce that. I'm
Give it a
sorry.
go.
Guys, we have success. We found a table. So in front of you, we have the carrot cake, which is one we're looking forward to because we like carrot cake. And then we decided we're going to be crazy and we're going to try the fig and balsamic cheesecake, which I'm actually dreading. Like one of my least favorite things ever is balsamic vinegar. I cannot stand it, so I'm actively dreading this. So I think I'm going to start with the safe one, and I'm going to go with the carrot cake first. They put a lot of frosting on here.
That's probably a good thing.
I'm so happy with that. Ooh,
We don't need you choking on it
that's true.
from the extreme dryness.
It is a warm cake. It's got walnuts too, just an FYI. That's good.
Is it good?
Especially if you get an extra scoop of the frosting. Really good. I'm gonna have like the cheesecake first and then I'll have a bite that has a little bit of the balsamic. The actual cheesecake part's okay. There isn't a whole lot of flavor, but I also don't know what figs taste like, so there's that. Okay. Yeah. Pray for me.
Don't do it, Camille. Don't spit it in the bush. Can you really taste the balsamic in it? Or is it reduced enough?
Can taste the
Okay.
balsamic.
She really
That's
hates
just-
balsamic.
If you like cheesecake and if you like weird things, this might be up your alley. That's not my alley though. So it's a good carrot cake, right? Mm-hmm. And they give you a ton of frosting too. That's always a plus.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Frosty's kind of gritty. Which, I mean, it happens sometimes with that kind of a frosting, but it feels pretty.
Well, I mean, especially if they're like producing mass quantities of these for the park. I mean, it's inevitable that a couple batches might be not as smooth.
It is served warm.
Yeah.
Large chunks of nuts.
Large.
If you have an allergy, don't buy it.
Yeah, these are huge walnuts that are inside the cake. If you got a nut allergy, you might want to skip that one.
Now, fig Newtons when I was a kid. I'm just gonna get a little fig, little sauce. It's actually not bad. I like it.
Well, see, like you're a little more adventurous than I am, though. So like the actual cheesecake part is not bad, and I like cheesecake.
But I also like that meatloaf we make that has a balsamic sauce on top.
Yeah,
so
see, that's my thing. I can't stand balsamic. It's not like the worst thing I've ever had. Don't get me wrong.
If you eat it together, that's what you have to do. Not try the sauce alone. I think everything together, though, it's good. It's really good.
So Forest and Field is the booth that's actually right across from the table where we were standing. They've got the autumn chili, which has bison, lamb, and pork, and vegetables, and jalapeno cornbread. They've got the pumpkin mascarpone ravioli, which sounds strange. And then the thing that I can't pronounce because I don't read. I'm sorry. It's got fruit and pecans and apple puree and vinaigrette. And there's alcohol as well, but we're not here for alcohol today. We're not today. Well, I don't drink and neither does Mom. But but we're not going to be eating here today. We're going to keep moving. So Swirled Showcase is an ice cream place that's here year round, but for the festivals they often switch up the menu. And the new thing that they're really pushing this year is the liquid nitrogen frozen sweet potato mousse.
Oh, your dad would suck that.
Oh, he would like that, but I'm not one for sweet potatoes, so we're not going to have it today. So we are now entering World Showcase. Mom, which side do you want to go down, Mexico or Canada?
We have an hour. Make it quick.
Let's go to Canada now that I'm under pressure.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
We have art and yoga later.
I know.
We don't get this type of excitement for nothing.
I know, so it's like, bless you. We gotta keep moving. So this is Shimmering Sips. They serve drinks, but they do have one singular food item. And they have the guava cake. But their main thing is alcohol. So much alcohol. This is the Hawaii booth, and that is right here in like the main central entrance to World Showcase. I'll show you all the menu. So this is the menu for Hawaii. They've got the pork slider and the rice bowl and the passion fruit cheesecake, along with a variety of drinks. Of the things on this menu, I'm really interested in the Hawaiian rice bowl. I'll probably come back here later as we're headed out of the park to get this. So this massive booth over here is Australia. Let me show y'all the menu. Over here is the Noodle Exchange, and they got ramen, but not your average store-bought ramen, like kind of legitimate ramen. So this is the menu for Noodle Exchange. They got the ramen with shaved beef, the Thai shrimp with rice noodles, and the ramen with tofu. We're not gonna get any here today. It's just a lot, and it's too hot for soup, personally. This is the Odyssey Pavilion. They utilize the building for all kinds of festivals, and today they're using it for the Brew-Wing lab, which they sell a bunch of wings, and the infamous pickle milkshake.
Ew.
Yeah, ew. Ew.
Yeah, I'll drink that.
You think he would?
Yeah.
Like willingly?
Yes.
I know that this is Muppet themed, which is super cute. So this is where you'd actually order the food, and this is where you'd go to sit. It's so loud in here, holy cow. Oof, deep. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so we have a couple items here. Now, the Brew-Wing booth here has a lot of really weird stuff, like the peanut butter and jelly wings and the unnecessarily spicy North Carolina Reaper wings. But today, we're going safe because it's my channel, I can do what I want. So, here we have the garlic Parmesan wings. I like garlic. I like chicken wings, so these should be fine. And then we have the fried pickle spears. I actually really like fried pickles. They come drizzled in a ranch, and these have Parmesan and garlic all over them. I just want to go off record. I cannot stand the noise in here. This is horrible. So I'm going to try and go and do this as fast as I can because literally the noise from the music in here is like horrible.
Oh no.
It's shedding. Oh
Did they offer extra sauce for dipping?
no. No.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, they did have cups of ranch you could get.
Okay.
But, like...
Was that an upcharge?
No, I don't
Okay.
believe so. I just saw people grabbing them with the napkins. So.
Okay, perfect.
See, me, I'm weird with condiments, so this is an acceptable amount for me, at least for our purposes today. So... That's a strong one.
They're strong smelling. You can really smell them.
Yeah, when you first walk in here, you can smell the
Pickle.
pickle.
I thought it was
I
the
don't know
shake.
if it's because of this or if it's the shake.
Well, the shake's nowhere near us. It was when you actually put it down
when I
on the
brought these
table.
over here.
It's
They're
very vinegary.
They're good though, so like if you like pickles, this is a go-to. The weird thing with me and pickles is like if I'm gonna eat them by themselves, they have to be fried. Otherwise, it's like I won't go near them. Unless they're like the chip ones that you put on burgers, because then they go well with burgers and sandwiches. So now we're gonna go with the wings. Oh my gosh, they're saucy. Oh boy.
Ew. This is not the place for saucy.
Oh, I know. I'm going in with the talents here, you know. Okay, let's see here.
Are they crispy?
These are good.
They seem kind of rubbery.
They are a little bit. Maybe it's just the piece that I'm eating. But like the flavor's solid. I love the flavor.
Well, that's good.
They're not spicy. So like if you're somebody that doesn't like spice and you're not like super adventurous, these are pretty good. I just don't know if the whole thing is as tough, I think would be the right word. I don't know.
Perhaps they didn't get a good sear on them. Sometimes the skin on wings can be a little more tough.
Yeah. But no, like, cause like the meat itself, like,
You're really having to work at that.
well, that's because I keep hitting bone and it's like throwing me off. I need a napkin. My hands are like, ah. If I could guarantee that the chicken like falls off the bone, then I would probably get these again, you know. But it's like there is no guarantee on that kind of thing. The pickles are solid. I'd probably get those again just because they're good. And these portions are huge, right? I mean, this is the one that I ate half of already, but this is another whole one. You're given like 7 or 8 of these spears, and for $5, that's not bad.
It's a shareable.
Oh yeah.
Definitely can share both
You can,
of them.
yeah, you can share the wings, you can share the pickles. Now, Mom, your verdict on pickles.
I like pickles
Yeah.
sometimes. Fried are okay. Usually I'll pull them off a burger.
It's strong, right?
They're a very strong pickle.
I said they got some kick to them, like zing.
A lot of kick.
Like,
Like they have a lot of crunch. The sauce, a little bit of sauce that's on them, tastes good. I like that the outside is very crunchy, crispy.
yes.
And it was a very strong pickle.
Yeah. The wings have really good flavor. I just don't know if the piece that I had was just really tough or not. They're really saucy. That's why I got so many napkins.
It's the skin.
Is it the skin? Okay.
The
I
flavor's
couldn't
good.
tell.
I don't like chicken skin when it's not crispy. So it's kind of a turn-off for me. It's like eating chicken skin that's not cooked. To me, I like it crisp. I think they would have been better to crisp them and then put the sauce on them, but that's just me. There's good flavor.
That's what I said. Would you get those again?
Personally, I would not. For one, we're in Disney and that's a full-on finger food. You gotta have
Like
water.
wipes or something?
It's kind of a messy one you think in here.
I think that's the case with all of the wings though, and I'll flash images of the other wings that you can order here on the stream now.
The pickle I would get.
Yeah, the pickles are good.
And I'm not a real pickle fan, but I get it again.
Yeah.
It does have good flavor and it is crispy. The wings have good flavor, but I don't like the toughness of the skin because it's not.
Yeah, it's a texture thing. That was kind of my deal too.
I think if they had crisped them up a little bit, how I don't know how they're cooking them, and then sauced them, then it would be better.
Yeah. Hey Mom, what's the time?
The time is, I think it's like 12:30.
It's 12:30, and as you can see behind us, and as you can probably hear, it's gonna storm. And on top of that, so we knew that today we were gonna kind of rush because my sister's got art class and yoga at 2:30 in Windermere, and we live like 30 minutes away from Windermere.
So we still have to pick her up.
We still have to pick her up because she didn't want to come with us today. So, and judging by the weather and stuff,
It's already
I think,
misting.
yeah, and given the time, we're probably gonna head home. So I don't think we're gonna get to every single booth possible today. But what I did manage to snag is the passport. This is the official passport for Food and Wine. It shows off all of the booths and what foods you can get. There's also the one cheese thing. I'll go into more detail in the car about that. And you can like get your passport stamped and stuff depending on the menu item that you order. We're gonna start making our way out. We are gonna walk by a couple other booths that we did not get to see today, and I'll briefly show those. So let's get going.
It's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain, we gotta run. So, up there is Test Track. It's currently closed for a year-long refurbishment. I don't believe it's supposed to open back up until summer of next year, 2025. So we might catch a brief glimpse of the construction while we're over here. But our next booth is going to be up ahead. It's called the Fry Basket. So this is the Fry Basket. The fries you can get are the sweet potato fries, the barbecue bacon fries, the truffle parmesan fries, and then the adobo yuca fries, along with some beverages. We're not going to be eating here today because this is one of the more popular booths. This is the line, and those are the construction walls. So just beyond those walls is Test Track. I heard that they tore down the canopy yesterday. You see those bags? Those are fries.
Fry bags.
It's starting to drizzle. This doesn't feel pleasant.
It doesn't feel as bad as it did.
That's true, it's not hot anymore. So the flavors from Fire Booth, all these things are grilled. So there's the Steakhouse Blended Burger, the Impossible Burger Slider, and then the smoked corned beef. And look, they actually grill everything. Look at them go. Wow. I like the smell of fire.
Smell of fire.
I know. I sound kind of chaotic for that. That booth over there is Coastal Eats. This booth serves seafood. Something I'm not exactly too fond of for the most part. Over here at Coastal Eats, you can get the roasted warm water lobster tail and the jumbo shrimp cocktail with cocktail sauce, along with alcohol and some bottled water. We're not eating because, like Mom said, seafood and heat, I don't know how well that's going to go. And it's not like I'm completely opposed to seafood. I'm just picky about it. And
I'm not too picky about it, but I don't want to.
I don't know how much I trust seafood at a booth in 100-degree heat outside. It's so adorable. It's kind of like your Haunted Mansion one, Mom.
I know, but it's 65.
It's 65 bucks.
Yeah. You have to wait till we have 30% off.
Yeah. It's so cute. It's got Remy.
It is cute, but not 65 bucks.
I know. So these are the Passholder pins for Food and Wine Festival. The first one's got Figment, and then the other one's got Mickey and Minnie. Ma, which one do you want? You want that one? Hi, we're back in the car. We're driving. So just again to clarify, we had other things going on later today, so we weren't able to spend the entire day at the park to begin with, and we both went into this knowing that. The festival is huge. Epcot is a big park. There are so many food booths, and that's not even getting into the other offerings like Eat to the Beat, which is later in the evening. But I am happy with what we did get to do today and how much we did see. And we had a good time despite the heat and
We did.
feeling like we kind of got to run through it.
I suggest going in the evening. I think if you can go in the evening, it might be a little easier, but then you might be risking the storm. But you're risking the storm anytime in Florida
And that's
during September, August.
And I mean, and sometimes the storms that we get here in the state, they're not always in the evening. Sometimes it's all day. Sometimes it's very early in the day. And again, because it's August, like the very beginning of the festival is miserably hot and miserably humid. And because of that, you don't really want to eat a whole lot. As you notice, Mom and I did not partake in any alcohol. It's partly because neither one of us drink, but also alcohol and intense heat, straight ahead, do not mix. While we were in the Odyssey Pavilion, I was able to snag one of these, like I showed earlier. This is the official guide for Food and Wine Festival. It shows off the merchandise, but also primarily the menus for all of the food booths, and also a thing that they do here called Emil's Fromage Montage, which is
That's a mouthful.
it is a mouthful. Emile is Remy's brother in the movie, and the Fromage Montage is a cheese-based challenge. So if you purchase any 5 of the cheese items that are part of Emile's Fromage Montage from the select locations during the festival, you can receive a festival treat. So I am not aware of what the actual specialty treat is if you do complete this challenge, but I did see plenty of people that had these passports and getting them stamped at every booth that we were at today, except for the Odyssey. A lot of the passports weren't available at any of the booths that we went to except for the Odyssey. They were the only ones that still had a bunch of these left. Highly recommend getting one of these when you go to the festival. These are really, really helpful guides. I'll flash on the screen now just some of the pages with the menu items, the merchandise items, the stuff involving the fromage montage, so on and so forth. Mom, what was the best item that you had today?
Mac and cheese, and
That's-
actually that cheesecake.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pickles gave me heartburn. My stomach's burning.
Oh, gee.
They were really, really strong. I don't know where they get their pickles, but it's not a smooth pickle. It's a very pungent pickle.
It's a strong.
But they did it so good with the crispy batter.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
That actually made me go back for more, even though I knew I would suffer later. And the dill sauce, not bad. I like the dill sauce.
Yeah.
On it. I think I would have liked to have something to dip it in personally. So
I probably could have grabbed a ranch cup.
It's okay. I
Yeah.
mean, because we wanted to taste the food without the condiments. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
normally a condiment person.
Neither am I.
But I think for that, I would dip it. I would definitely dip it. Because it's so strong.
Oh, yeah.
The wings, the meat had good flavor, but I am not a fan of the texture of the skin.
The skin ruins
It was very rubbery, and it was not a cooked skin flavor or taste.
We tried to
And
finish the rest
texture,
of them.
they look garbage.
We tried to finish the rest of them off camera, and one of the wings was like completely inedible. Neither one of us could actually bite through it. It was that bad. Which is a shame, because the flavor itself and the actual meat that's not the skin was actually pretty tender, and it wasn't dry.
Now I'm going to have to take my comment back. Oh, because the dairy cake was really good too. It was warm.
I think
It had a lot
everything
of
we had today
frosting.
wasn't abhorrently bad.
I would
I
not
think
get
it
the
was
wings again.
No,
But I'm not
sadly,
a wing person either.
Neither am I. They're too messy. I don't
So-
like the feeling of sauce all over my hands.
I don't like to eat the meat off
I mean,
the
that's
bone.
why I'm holding them weird with my nails, because it's like maybe if I hold them with my nails, it won't get onto my fingertips. And it was like it's too late. They're so saucy, but the sauce itself that they were in and the flavor of the meat was fantastic. It's a shame because like texture-wise, it was so sad. So I think like on a food technicality level, if you will, the wings were probably the worst. But flavor-wise, I don't care. I didn't care for the cheesecake because it's sliding.
Sorry, it's a little rough.
No, I know. But for me personally, flavor-wise, I didn't like the cheesecake. Like the actual cake part itself was fine, but But if once you get to the balsamic, at least for me, who really dislikes balsamic, it's just like, no.
But I think you had to have a taste of all of it together because the fig
isn't it the
tasted
fig
good.
in the cheesecake? You don't have to eat the whole fig.
No,
They
I
call
don't
it
think so.
They call it a fig cheesecake.
Well, then maybe it was ground up somehow in the crust.
And the
I don't
crust was
know.
good. I liked the
crust was good. The cheesecake was good.
Yeah.
If you mix it all together and got a little bit of everything, I thought it worked. I do think that in order to actually taste a lot of different things, you have to go multiple times because in this heat, you just can't put that much food away. There's just no way. Unless we're taking a bite and throwing the rest away. And I just can't, in good conscience, waste good food.
Well, yeah. I mean,
waste
and
food
you and I did both try to finish everything.
Yes.
The wings were, because they were so tough, we couldn't actually finish them. They were just too tough to actually eat. I was kind of surprised with how they utilized Communicore Hall. Now, I did know that because of the space, they could really realistically only have one food thing inside the building, which was fine because it looked like there was a huge kitchen and then the other area was specifically for drinks. But I wasn't expecting them to utilize over half of the building for merchandise. Because see, like years ago in 2016, right, we went to Food and Wine Festival when we went to Epcot for the second time ever, and they were having the festival building over at the Wonders of Life Pavilion, which is like that golden dome building that's near where Test Track is. There's now a bunch of trees and stuff over there. It's basically been completely abandoned. Anywho, that festival center was huge, and they had like these live seminars for cooking and stuff like that. Like it was wild, you know, seeing it all in person for like the very first time. And I was thinking they were going to do a scaled down version of that, but instead it was an area where they were selling a nice portion of the festival merchandise. And I wasn't sure what to think of that because it depleted so much of the seating that was in there that could have been utilized for what's going to be a pretty popular booth, because I think by far the mac and cheese was like the best thing that we had today. That was my favorite thing we had. It was the longest line. It was the longest line that we stood in today. It did move fast, admittedly, but it was still really long. But overall, we had a blast today. I did like seeing a lot of the merchandise. We did see quite a bit of it, and we purchased the annual Passholder not the magnets, the annual Passholder pins. And y'all know me, I love pins. Pins are fun. And I really wanted to get the Passholder ones, but they are offering 6 different designs just for regular guests, which I did show briefly in the video. Thank you to Mom for coming with me.
Oh, thank you for having me. As always,
yeah.
It was a blast. I think that maybe we'll see a few more. Yeah, we did. We'll see a few more things on Sunday when we go back.
Yeah, we are going to go back there on Sunday because we're going to see Sugar Ray perform for Eat to the Beat. Oh, Mom loves Sugar Ray.
Who doesn't love a good Sugar Ray?
Of course, of the performers that we've seen over the years perform at these concerts, Sugar Ray is by far the most entertaining.
He gets right out there with the audience.
He has no issue interacting with people. You
get your picture taken with him, shake his hand.
He's something else.
He still can
but in the best way. Thank you guys again for watching. Be sure to tell your friends and family about the channel. If you guys have any questions, or if you just want to say anything at all, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. I do always read them. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.